maybe you've thought about dropshipping, or maybe you've already even started your own dropshipping store and made a few dollars here and there, but nothing life-changing just yet. The thing is, what your favorite dropshipping gurus might not mention is that there's a fundamental problem with the traditional dropshipping business model. See, if you want to end up like everyone that you see succeeding online, like the hundreds of people who are using the dropshipping model to make life-changing money, then you have to understand what makes dropshipping difficult, the things that usually put dropshippers out of business. And it usually comes down to one of three areas: the awareness model you use, rebuilding failed stores, and managing startup capital. Look, at dropshipping as a business model isn't really the problem. You can sell products online and get it delivered to your customers quickly without long shipping times or poor suppliers. Those are kind of outdated issues. See, dropshipping encompasses the traditional method of selling trending products, but it also includes selling digital products and print-on-demand products. Today, I'm going to introduce you to an updated version of dropshipping. Getting people to see the products that you're selling and feel strongly enough about them to spend their hard-earned money on that product, that's what makes dropshipping any product difficult. Without eyeballs on the products that you're selling, you won't ever make any money. If you're a beginner, it's likely that you don't have thousands of dollars to throw at ads that don't convert. You don't have the luxury of paying for influencers to promote your products. And if you did have the money to spend, you still don't have the skill of knowing how to run ads that convert those people into customers. Paid ads are the typical attention model. It's the most common way of getting eyeballs on the products you're selling. But whether you have the money or not, as a beginner, testing and running ads or even making organic content can be a nightmare. That's the exact problem that I faced when I started my first official dropshipping business back in 2019. I was spending all of my savings running ads and starting up new shops with the hope that I would magically land on a best-selling product. The solution felt obvious once I realized it. You have to get traffic to your products for free. Now, there's multiple ways of doing this. The simplest strategy that I've personally used to grow my own 7-figure shop is Etsy's marketplace search algorithm. Selling on Etsy unlocks 3 different forms of dropshipping. Not only the ability to sell your traditional dropshipping items through integrations like AutoDS, but also print-on-demand products, which I've scaled to over 7 figures, and digital products as well. Now, we'll talk more about those models in a second, but what you need to understand is Etsy drives hundreds of millions of visitors to their marketplace every single month. Simply by choosing to dropship on Etsy, you can start utilizing that organic traffic by using Etsy's search algorithm. This means that off the bat, when you start listing products in your Etsy shop, you'll not only be selling under the umbrella of Etsy's established brand and the trust that they've built up, but you'll also be exposed to all their free organic traffic. So, simply by switching the platform that you start out on, you can increase your chances of success by removing the need to pay for advertising and learning how to create and manage ad campaigns. These are still valuable skills that we'll want to learn later on after we have some cash flow. Now, besides the awareness model and whether or not you want to pay for advertising, the second area of traditional dropshipping that puts a lot of people out of business is starting from scratch every time you fail. If you've ever tried dropshipping, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, let me save you some pain. Traditionally, you pick a single product or a collection of products that are proven winners to sell in a Shopify store. Then you'll market those products to get potential customers to buy. But the issue is, what if the products that you've chosen aren't actually winning products? What if you picked a product that ran out of steam, or that's too competitive, or that doesn't sell with your marketing angle? Or what if the product that you're successfully selling stops selling? It's more likely than not at some stage you'll try to sell something that the marketplace doesn't want. And when that happens, most people give up on that shop and start over completely from scratch, or they give up entirely, blaming the business model. Each time that you start over from scratch, you erase all of the progress that you've just made. The key is that you need to be able to test multiple products at as low a cost as possible without starting over from scratch each time one of them doesn't sell. This is where, once again, Etsy comes into the picture. See, besides the fact that you can open up your shop for free, it only costs you 20 cents to post each product for sale. After your first 40, which can be free, Etsy allows you to have the storefront built up with a catalog of products. This means that you can list as many products as you want to try selling for 20 cents each. There's no shutting down and starting up an entirely new business, and you can sell all of your drop-shipped, print-on-demand, and digital products all from within Etsy's marketplace. This works so well because instead of needing to build out an entire website branded around the product that you're selling, all that you need to do is create a well-crafted listing that presents your product and stands out in the Etsy search algorithm. A good listing that sells for years without consistent updates and managing ad campaigns can be made in just a few minutes. When customers see the products that you have for sale, since there's already that trust in Etsy's platform, your products benefit on the decades of branding and trust that Etsy's built. All of that to say, you can't afford to lose the time that it takes to rebuild your entire business from scratch each time a product fails. By starting out on Etsy, all you have to do is build the product listings. And of course, once your products start selling and you get that proof of concept, you can move that product onto a branded Shopify store and continue to scale it from there if you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be recognizing a simple theme here, which is reducing risk as much as possible and positioning yourself for success from the beginning. The third issue with traditional dropshipping that overlaps with everything that we've talked about thus far is preserving capital. This is how I was able to grow my shops to the level that they got to without paying for traffic, without using any other platforms to begin with other than Etsy. Dropshipping isn't as cheap as it's made out to seem. Now, to be fair, dropshipping on Etsy still costs money and a time investment, but not nearly as much. As a beginner, when you're just getting started and testing things out, you have hardly any idea what you're actually doing in practice. So it's essential that you don't run out of money before new money starts coming in. Money allows you to take more risks and invest back into the business and continue to scale your income, but you can only do that if you have cash flow to lose. It's going to take several failed ads and several failed stores to finally get something that actually takes off. You're going to lose some money when you start out with the traditional approach, and that's why I believe so strongly in the fact that you have to have money coming in before you lose it all trying to scale. Etsy's marketplace allows you to start a business on top of their reputation for free. There's no other place like it where you can do that. You get to test your products and get sales coming in for free without all of the financial risk. And when you start out this way, it still leaves the option for you to scale onto Shopify with the products that you've already proven can sell for free. One of my most successful shops that sells t-shirts, I was able to scale over 7 figures using nothing but free traffic on Etsy's website. And I don't say that to brag, it's just important that you know that so that you know what's actually possible. I've also scaled other products like mugs and posters and digital downloads using the exact same dropshipping strategies. The key to starting out on Etsy is to invest more time than money and ensure that the products you're posting, whether they're traditional dropshipped products or print-on-demand products or digital products, are packaged into the best possible listings. That means you'll learn exactly what products you're able to sell, you'll have cash flow coming in, and you'll have a foundation to scale up your shop on Etsy and then scale even further onto Shopify if you want to. Dropshipping is a wonderful business model, but with the wrong approach, you're almost guaranteed to fail like I did many times when I was just getting started. If you're tired of all of the problems with the traditional dropshipping model and are actually looking to start making money online, there's an option for you. You can go watch this completely free training video here on my YouTube channel, which covers literally everything that you need to know step by step to start a successful print-on-demand dropshipping business on Etsy that can make you tens of thousands of dollars each month in profit. Print-on-demand is just one of the 3 dropshipping options that you can do on Etsy. I believe that we're in a new age now, and if you want to become wealthy and successful, you need to adapt. And this training lays out the best way to do that. I give you the exact step-by-step on picking winning products, how to design your products, and get your first sales, and everything in between. I'll help you go from complete beginner with zero knowledge of print-on-demand to an expert with the abilities and the skill set that you need to make tens of thousands of dollars a month online in profit. So make sure you go watch that video now, and I'll see you over there.